In this problem, I'm given a function f of x, and I am to evaluate the function f at some algebraic expression, and after that I will do a second problem as well. So for the first problem, I'd like to evaluate f of the quantity x plus 1. So here's my function. What I'd like to do is start by writing my function down and simply leaving a blank wherever I see the input variable x. Now that I've done this, I can evaluate the function with any numerical or algebraic expression that I wish. But for this problem, it shows that we are to replace x with the algebraic expression x plus 1. So to get the question f of x plus 1, I must put an x plus 1 in the parentheses, and whatever's in this set of parentheses must go here as well. You can think of this as we're taking the input variable x and replacing it with the quantity x plus 1, and since we do it here, we must do it here as well. So putting an x plus 1 in the parentheses here, I've evaluated the function at the algebraic expression x plus 1. The directions do not say that I need to simplify, so I'm going to leave my answer like this. Now let's compare the two different problems. The problem I just did had me taking this algebraic expression and substituting it in for the input variable. Compare that with the first part of the second question. The second question actually can be thought of as two different pieces. This part of the problem is completely different than this part of the problem. But notice the difference between this notation and this notation. The notation in my new problem does not have me replacing the input variable in the given function at the beginning of the problem with anything new. It started with the input variable x and remains the input variable x, so no substitution will be necessary. Let me start this problem with just the first part, f of x. They gave me that f of x is equal to this expression here, and you can think of it as I'm just making a substitution. Since f of x is equal to negative 6 plus x squared, that means I can take the notation f of x and replace it with the notation negative 6 plus x squared. Then I need to add to it whatever f of 6 comes out to be. Think of f of 6 as being a whole new problem. We were given the function f of x. Obviously x needs to be replaced with 6. So to do that, I will replace x with 6 here, which means I need to replace the x here with 6. Since the question does not ask me to simplify, technically I could leave my answer like this. However, since the arithmetic is so simple, I think I will finish the problem. I'll copy the negative 6. 6 squared is 6 times 6 or 36, so we are to add 36. Negative 6 plus 36 is simply 30. So I get that f of 6 equals 30. And again, you can think of this as you are making a substitution. Where I see f of 6, I can replace it with the number 30. So I'll do just that. Here's f of 6. I've already copied the addition symbol. I replace it with 30. It's important to realize that you could summarize the question and my answer by copying down the original question, which was to find the quantity f of x plus f of 6. And my answer came out to be negative 6 plus x squared plus 30. Negative 6 and a 30 simplify down to just being 24. So you could write your answer as x squared plus 24.